friends, Trinity.
I am frustrated. I'll admit that. I am a big enough dwarf to admit that, but I'm also forgiving. You have been a good agent to Oak Hill in the past, and we would be sad to lose you.
I would be very sad if you lost me. Very, very sad. But we're wasting time because some of these people after me are well connected to the city. I'm sure you already told me that you're interested in Drakehart. What is your interest in him anyways?
First, let me ask you this. Why are you withholding information from me? Why do you still have the document that I'm looking for?
Because I know the value of it.
Trinity, if we were going to kill you, we would have just killed you. Just give it to me.
Old habits die hard.
Takes it.
But that still isn't all.
Glazes over it, looks at it. Alright. You have been adventuring with this group, I've heard.
Not by choice. My complaints were thoroughly registered.
And ignored.
Yeah. And have you gotten to know Ulfgar?
Only in passing.
Only in passing.
Only
So you're saying that...
right?
I mostly kept to myself.
So he doesn't trust you?
No one in that organization, in that party trusts me, hence the difficulties I had. Like I said, it's a long story.
Well, it's a shame.
I gave a failed attempt at getting the documents once. They never trusted me since then. Not really sure why they kept me around, but they were stupid enough to. Took a little longer than expected. I apologize. Given my reputation and professional integrity, I do apologize. But here we are, and in the end, I still delivered.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We have a need to keep a closer eye on Ulfgar to help evaluate some things. What exactly have you noticed about Ulfgar so far? What does he act like? What are his weaknesses?
Pulling jokes on people.
So he's still into pranks. Okay. Do you think that he will be a benefit to his family? His family's business?
I don't know what his family does.
They're the second richest fucking family in the city. They
I'm not from this city.
Alright, given what I just told you, do you think he would be a benefit to his family?
I mean, I don't really know much about business.
All right.
Obviously, everybody has some type of quality, but I wouldn't
You'd be
bet on
surprised, Trinity.
I wouldn't bet on
You'd be
him.
surprised.
Honestly, he always came off as a bit of an oaf to me, so if you're making me tell you it's sword point, I wouldn't bet on him.
Good to know. I want you to go back to this group and attempt to regain their trust if you can. I want you to get closer to Ulfgar through whatever means necessary. And I want to make sure that Ulfgar is not a benefit to his family. I do not want you to kill him. I just want to make sure that whatever cathartic experiences he may have gone through, whatever growth may have happened, I want to make sure that it's not helpful.
You said not to kill him because I obviously can. What's your interest in the Drake heart?
Let's just say that we have some business dealings that...
Because if it's a takeover you want, perhaps I can help. But I can only help as much as...
We're not in the business of business. We've been hired to do a job, and that job, it would be helped by the Drakehart family falling.
No, see, you're talking to the right person. Because we may not be close personally, but they're at least dumb enough to invite me to everything that party does. So I can get relatively close to the Drakehart family, which we've been talking about doing for quite some time. But I need to know exactly what I'd be doing there. And to what end.
Doing exactly what I told you.
Just simply get close to him specifically? What about the rest of them? Like,
there are a lot of pieces in play. I appreciate your desire to understand the whole picture, but there's a lot in play. You know what you need to know.
fair enough. I mean, I've never needed to know more than I needed to know. And I've always been fine with that level of relationship. Just know that you have a hand close to the Drake hearts should you need it.
Good. He just does a gesture, and one of the guards comes over, and he says, he whispers in his ear, runs off, comes back a few minutes later, and head guy, his name is Zerdin Kesnick.
Zerdin Kesnick.
He hands you 2 pouches. This is for the first piece of information that you brought me.
And I open it and I find...
There's 250 gold in there. This is the first installment of payments for doing the next job. Say 20%. Hands it to you. There's another 250 gold in there.
No, Judith.
And that's 20%, you say?
Yes.
Math wasn't necessarily my strongest gift exactly. How much is that?
1,250.
1,250. You know, just a humble thief.
That's why you're
Thank
not
you.
getting anywhere, Trinity. That's why the big shots. We're up here and you're down there.
Oh, well, I kind of like it down here. But thanks for your concern. So I guess we can say I'm officially part of this chapter of the Nettles, too. I'd call that moving up in the organization.
Let's call you a contractor for now. No benefits yet.
No benefits. Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure you're busy, Dwarf. So I'm going to head out and try and find a way to explain my actions. This should be a very interesting conversation, but I've had quite a few interesting conversations already in my life, so we'll see how that goes. Ta-ta! And I'm just going to leave and not look back.
Okay.
Very quickly.
You feel his eyes.
Very sure he's looking at me.
Yeah. So the Nettles are Mountainous sting operation.
We don't know any of this.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't quite remember where we were before we got into that. Kind of got into his head. So let's see.
We were
We're heading to the Inventum Arcanium.
Oh
Right.
yeah, and I split
Okay.
off.
Yeah. She's going to the merchant district.
I am.
All right. Merchant District.
The seedy part of the merchant district.
Seedy part of the merchant district.
Black market.
Amadine, perception
Sounds
check.
familiar.
All right. 19.
Yeah. Because it's fun. You spot a hooded figure leaving a restaurant. It seems there's not a whole lot of elves in the city, but it's definitely elven shaped and looks pretty much like Trinity.
No.
Okay.
No, I do that at first because I really don't care. And I'm like, she can do her own thing. But now it's niggling in the back of my brain that I should follow her. Do I look around? Do I still see her?
Yeah.
I had to look for things here. I had things to do. Damn it. Follow her, fine.
Put the personal quest aside.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just my mother's bow. It's no big deal. It's not like my connection to my ancestry or anything.
Well, I'd say unless there's a reason for you to be stealthing Trinity, you're probably not stealthing. Just in general,
I probably would be.
yeah.
Everyone wanders around city streets in the middle of the
At this
day,
point, they're
going
actively
from shadow
looking
to
for
shadow.
however, I will be though.
Okay, you're attempting to hide from sight from Trinity.
Yes.
So just, yeah.
Yeah,
check.
I'm hiding from sight and then looking and following if I can, if I think that I can.
Trinity, I will let you make a perception check because you might be looking for a tail or something.
I definitely
Yeah.
would. I was gonna say, I feel like they would be tailing me already. So once I get a reasonable distance away to where it'd be weird if I felt a tail light, then that's when I'll start searching.
So perception check.
And I was doing a stealth check, right?
Yeah.
20.
23.
You
And I
don't.
play the trap card. Fiendish chains.
You don't spot or feel any tail.
I get 1 hour with my boots effectiveness. So, knowing Trinity, it's a miracle she didn't notice me in the first place. I'm gonna follow her on the rooftops. Is that how the city works? Is there buildings like that with rooftops?
There
All underground.
are
I know, I was wondering.
rooftops. It will be hard to keep up with Trinity if
Even with my acrobatic skills?
it's going to be hard. Trinity,
Is fast.
she
She's a
moves
fast
through
little-
a city very quickly.
She does.
Probably as fast as I do.
Are we close enough that Monty can follow her?
Well, also I will add,
Oh wait, no, I'm cheating.
I would be looking for some orphan children. Do I see you? Because I'm not going to be moving really fast.
They're not super uncommon. Yeah, I spot a couple.
Okay, if I see like
Can you
a
small
group that
boy?
look like they're a little sad, I will go over and hand them 10 gold.
Wow.
Jesus.
I didn't realize she was generous.
And I would say to them, steal from the rich, give a little to the poor, but keep most for yourself.
Found
And walk
rather.
away.
Thanks, mister. Do I see this?
If you follow
I'm not-
I mean,
yeah.
they look at you dubiously. They take it, run away. Yeah, you see that?
and I keep moving.
Heartwarming orphans.
So I took in the surroundings and I decided that the shoes probably weren't the best. Is that what we're gonna say?
This is
Yeah,
interesting. You
I'd
guys are
say
seeing Trinity when no one
It
else is
wouldn't give you a whole lot of advantage, and it
You guys are
you
gonna
might
learn
end
some
up
things
losing
about me.
round.
And do I realize that before I go for it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you. So yeah, then I guess we'll just we'll give it 200 feet with this one and follow where she goes. I'm just curious. Why did she run? I don't care about bringing her back, but everybody else does. So they're gonna be mad at me if I didn't follow her.
Where are you going?
You good at
I need
lying?
a drink.
Oh, too bad Kithri's not there.
I'm gonna find a bar.
Okay. And you just go for a bar relatively close by, not any particular one, yeah. Yeah, you see Trinity head into the tavern and
Can't go to the one you're banned from.
I mean, was she really banned or you just thrown out?
Yeah, true.
And I'm going to go up to the barkeep and order an entire bottle of rum.
okay.
I'm standing outside. I'm just watching at the moment. I'm not having decided what I want to do about this yet.
I pay him and I begin drinking alone in the corner.
All right.
It's so sad. All right. Is there just scope out the restaurant really quickly? Is there a back way out, or is the door I'm coming in the only way in and out?
There's probably a back way out.
There's a back. Okay. I just wanted to know so I can be prepared. I like scanning my surroundings when approaching Trinity. So yeah, I'm gonna go in and have a seat at the table. So everyone's looking for you.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I don't know why they're looking for you. You fucking stole a bunch of her shit. If you want, I'll tell them that you're here. Or I could just leave. And no one will ever know this happened. Fair enough. I'm gonna cast Detect Poison. So I can do that.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna take a big swing.
Making sure. Pretty sure you drugged Divenna is all, so, I mean, can you blame me? So...
What did they tell you?
They told me that you stole some stuff from them, and Ulfgar kind of, looked a little blue about it.
Just a little.
Tearing up over some letter. I think he really likes you. You know that, right?
I had my guesses. Can I make a perception check to see if I think anyone from the Nettles is in there?
Yeah.
Jesus, man!
Rolled real good when
Nice.
you steal from me.
That's what I do, but
Well,
apparently
good.
I'm very unaware of my surroundings.
And you look around, and it doesn't seem like anyone's watching you, and the Nettles, they dress like everyone else.
I'm just confused. Like, I get it if you're just a bitch and you wanted to steal our stuff, but why are you drinking with me? Like, do you actually like Ulfgar? Or were you just fucking with him?
Do you think they'd ever let me back in?
Yeah, they're idiots.
They are
Not all of us.
idiots.
Idiots.
I just don't know if I can go back.
I mean, I think really the question is if you want to, isn't it? we've established you can.
That's not. What do you think I should say?
The truth. Clearly you're mixed up in something I don't know anything about, and I'm just saying that, there are idiots who will help anybody. Just tell them what you need help with and they'll do it.
Really should learn to control.
Yeah, I know that. It's not pertinent at the moment. Why does that matter? Does it matter who hears me say, that you stole all of our stuff and we still want to be friends with you? Not me, them. You tried to kick me off. So, I really don't care. After you tried to kick me off. But the only thing is just that I was trying to go do some nice shopping and everybody else is running around the city freaking out looking for you. So, if you have any heart inside that black cloak, then perhaps you should go talk to Ulfgar. He's at the library. Just saying that. And I'm going to go back to shopping because I've only got 2 hours and I'm killing time with this bullshit.
Yeah.
We're at the
Go back to
Arcanum
drinking.
Inventum, whatever. And I walk out.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So you want to go to the black market?
We don't have to role play, but basically all I'm doing is going by everybody, asking if they have a long bow, checking if it has the carving on the base of it. If it doesn't, then
Okay.
or if they have any information, if they've seen anything like it.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
One.
It's not natural, though.
It's not natural. It is not an unnatural one.
Right, because that's
You-
an intelligence trait.
Yeah.
Man.
You were told that someone did find a bow with a carving on it,
Just vague, but promising.
and they believe that it was on a shipment, heading northwest to the coast.
Thank you, sir. Bye. And then I'm just gonna run back to the
Ventum Arcanium.
yeah, because I don't know why I'm paranoid you guys are gonna get on one of those teleportation pads
And leave you?
Did you really miss us?
Yeah, we're not some group of idiots.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I'm very confused.
You can call someone an idiot lovingly.
Yeah, I felt like
That
there
is
was a appreciation for the idiocy.
That's true.
So
No, you're stupid.
You're stupid.
as you run off to the Inventum Arcanium to rejoin the rest of your group, as Trinity stares into a bottle of rum, contemplating her next decisions, we'll end the night. That was a great episode, guys.
Oh my gosh!
And we'll see you next time on Dungeonous Dorks. Bye.
I really thought you were going to say Dragon Ball Z first. I literally had it in my head.
See you next time
Dragon
on
Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my god.
Previously on
Previously, yeah.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.